Hello again. I was somewhat surprised to see the front page of the Daily Telegraph this morning. Here is the headline, which is being presented as some kind of scoop. You see, it's a shocking story which reveals what Keir Starmer is up to. Starmer to rent homes for Channel migrants. Reading the article, we learn that Serco, which has become practically an arm of the government in recent years, is appealing for private landlords to sign up to a scheme which will give them guaranteed rents if they provide homes to asylum seekers. The whole project is underwritten by the British government, so they cannot lose. I'm guessing that viewers who have been watching this channel for a few years will at this moment feel a curious sense of deja vu. Surely they will think this is a topic which has been worked to death on this very channel over the last few years. Indeed it is. In the description to this video I give a link to a video about this subject which I released on November the 10th, 2022, almost 2.5 years ago. In the description to that video we learn that Serco is a private company with contracts from the government to provide services relating to defence, justice, immigration, healthcare and transport. They are now desperately hunting for private landlords who will sign up to provide homes for asylum seekers. I gave a link to the Serco advertisement aimed at recruiting landlords. This then is the very same story which the Daily Telegraph are now trying to pass off as breaking news. Of course, they've given it a topical spin by saying that Starmer is going to rent homes for Channel migrants. But when that video of mine was published, it was not Keir Starmer who was Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak. I'm not suggesting that I'm anything exceptional on this front. There are countless others on YouTube and X, formerly Twitter, who are also bringing the news to people hours, days, weeks, or as in this case, years ahead of the traditional media. I might mention that I routinely get emails from journalists from national papers asking for my sources and any further information I can provide about stories that I cover here. I know that I'm not the only YouTuber or person on Twitter who gets these inquiries from the reporters and journalists either. It is unfortunate that many people seem unaware of where to find out what is going on in the world outside of the television news or the papers. Like many people who are watching this video, I suspect, I often see items in newspapers about things which I already knew about through Twitter and so on. It is true that there is an awful lot of misleading information too on such sources, and even downright lies. But then the same can be said of the mainstream media as well. Certainly, if I wish to follow a breaking news story, then Twitter is more likely to provide me with up-to-the-minute coverage than, say, the BBC. I hope the viewers will not think that this is a case of my growing big-headed and thinking that I'm something special in the world of news coverage. I'm not some streamlined and modern version of the Reuters news agency. However, as this instance shows beyond the shadow of a doubt, I, and others like me, are often far ahead of the newspapers and television stations in telling ordinary people what is actually going on in their own country. And that is, I feel, a pretty useful service.